Hi, John Haney for The Job Shopper. There are plenty of books, blogs, and websites that tell job seekers exactly how to write the perfect cover letter. But somehow, despite the glut of resources available, I still hear stories from hiring managers who share their accounts of just horribly written and inappropriate cover letters they receive every day from apparently oblivious job seekers. Based on their feedback, we thought we'd provide a brief guide to instruct job seekers how to write a truly awful cover letter. First, ignore the specific instructions provided in the job description. Now, I know several employers who intentionally insert a series of instructions in their job descriptions just to see if candidates read the entire thing and are capable of following detailed instructions. Anyone who ignores or overlooks these instructions, immediately disqualified. And if you somehow think these instructions don't apply to you, think again. Then, ignore the minimum requirements outlined in the job description. I recently worked with a woman who wanted to apply for a job that called for very specific professional experience and certifications that she just didn't have. And despite her total lack of these precisely defined qualifications, she insisted she could perform the job and believed she could overcome these deficiencies with a persuasive cover letter. No, you can't. Don't waste your time or theirs. Move on, look for a job that's more appropriate to your specific skills. Then, don't proofread your letter. The single biggest category of cover letter disqualifications I hear from employers concerns the overwhelming number of spelling and grammatical mistakes that somehow elude the writer's attention. My personal favorite is the cover letter from an eager college graduate to a very highly regarded magazine detailing his burning desire to become a proof reader. He didn't get the job. And neither will you if your cover letter contains spelling and grammatical errors. Now, I know that writing isn't everyone's strong suit, so have someone proofread your letter before you send it. You're not going to get a second chance to make a first impression, so don't blow your first one with carelessness. Then, forget to do a search and replace on the name of the last company you sent this letter to. Despite the fact that every cover letter should be customized to the specific company and position you're interested in, most applicants simply change the company name and they reuse the same cover letter over and over. But let me tell you, hiring managers don't appreciate when you declare your personal enthusiasm and excitement for a job with company X when they work for company Y. It gets tossed. Then, simply address the letter to whom it may concern. There's simply nothing that proclaims your laziness or lack of imagination more than your refusal to make any effort to find out who your letter should be addressed to. Make a phone call, check the company website, perform a quick search on LinkedIn. Whatever you do, find the name of a real person to send your cover letter and resume to. Then, make sure you spell their name correctly. Then, send it on the letterhead of your current employer. Is the message you want to send you're willing to pilfer your employer's supplies, or that you're willing to pursue employment opportunities on someone else's dime? Neither one's a winner. So go to Office Max, buy some nice paper, at least 24-pound, plain white or ivory, and use it, not someone else's. Then proclaim your personal perfection. Nothing is more off-putting to a potential employer than a stranger proclaiming their perfection for a job they just read about. And I'm not sure which is more disturbing, the display of narcissism or the incredibly poor judgment. But neither one's going to endear you to an employer. Now, I understand it is perfectly fine to declare your eagerness to learn more about the position and to assert your conviction that your skills and experience would be a valuable addition to their company, but you've got to stop just short of proclaiming how you're perfect for the job. Then, forget to put your name anywhere on the letter. Look, cover letters get separated from resumes. So put your name, your address, your phone number, your email contact information on your cover letter and your resume if you want to get a call back. Because imagine the frustration of a hiring manager who reads your cover letter, he's impressed with your qualifications and writing skills, and then has absolutely no idea how to contact you. It's not a selling point. Then, attach a personal photo to your cover letter. Unless you're applying for a modeling or an acting job, it is just simply inappropriate to include a photo with your cover letter. And a matter of fact, I know HR professionals who will immediately discard a cover letter if there's a photo attached because of legal concerns and the fear of potential discrimination claims that can be brought by a disgruntled applicant who can prove the company knew their racial or ethnic background. If you include a photo, you risk it just getting tossed. And since you hung in here this long, here's a bonus tip. Extend your letter to 2 or maybe more pages. There's no excuse for your cover letter to go beyond a single page. It's a cover letter. It's not a deposition. The cover letter is not the appropriate forum to detail every aspect of your professional career and testify to your appropriateness for the job. Save it for the job interview. Keep your cover letter succinct. Keep it contained to a single page. And what do you know? You may just get that interview.